Good morning. Hope you're well. Yes, I'm on a different day today. So I go live daily, especially during the week, Monday to Friday. However, we skipped Thursday and Friday for a reason. Um, so I thought I'd come on over the weekend and do a longer live on purpose. So today we are going to talk about fulfillment. Um, and I want to talk to you about why you may be feeling unfulfilled. What if the reason that you're unfulfilled, it's not because you're doing things wrong? I know that I used to ask this question all the time. I was like, what am I doing wrong? I remember having a major breakdown during my first Date with Destiny event with Tony Robbins. And it was all about what am I doing wrong? I thought, oh my God, I must be doing something wrong. That's why I'm not getting the results that I really want. But what if it's more about you're doing things that you should do? You're learning because you're not meant to get it right first time. But what if you're doing it with the wrong energy? It's like you get high performing leaders get stuck even when everything looks perfect on paper. But what if it's that invisible weight of duty? That duty where you go, I need to do this, I must do this. If I don't do it, nobody else is going to do it, so I need to do it. So I want to talk to you about why you are feeling unfulfilled. And it's because you haven't truly found why you were put on this earth. If you knew why you're put on this earth, then those frustrations around feeling as if you're having to perform all the time. I remember there used to be a time when I'd be like, I feel as if I'm, when I wake up in the morning, when I'm in my home, I'm doing things at a certain pace. And then I feel as if I need to, get on stage and dress a certain way and get on stage and go, ta-da! And nobody wants that, apart from actors. And even actors get fed up of it at some point. Like, we all want to be ourselves. We all want to be known for who we are and for how we can change the world. And sometimes when we're not changing the world, when we're not fulfilling our purpose, we start to feel as if we're almost living in somebody else's life. We feel as if we are, we're struggling with a level of clarity. We struggle to make decisions. We struggle to maintain authentic relationships. We convince ourselves that we're doing the right thing, even though deep down inside we know that we're not. It can be quite a struggle in life when you're coming from that particular energy. But I want to tell you a secret. When you know why you were put on this earth, when you get to understand the depth of how relevant you are to this earth, you come from a whole different energy because it builds your confidence. You're like, oh God, I can do that. I remember the first time somebody came to me and asked for healing, and I thought they were crazy. I was like, I don't even know what to do. I hadn't been on a course. I didn't have a methodology to follow. I was just like, okay. And then when I started to see, now I know it's clairvoyance, but when I used to be able to see inside somebody's body, when I was able to sort of like remove some of that pain, but also able to give them reassurance, I was like, wow, this is a big deal. This is a big deal. I started to realize that, wow, maybe my job isn't just to manage multi-billion pound projects. Not that that's not a big deal either. But actually, I'm here to change lives, not just corporate lives, but here, individual lives. So you start to gain a level of confidence. You start to realize that, wow, I'm here for a reason. Your energy starts to change. And then your energy starts to shift so that you start to create better results, more powerful results, more opportunities. Because the truth is, Stuff's going to happen. Life is going to happen. And even in that space where life happens, you still need to feel a sense of purpose. Yesterday, for example, we lost a family friend. So our family is really sad right now. And if I'm honest and stuff, it was that whole thing of, well, I don't really want to go live today. But then there is that sense of purpose of, I know that, this family member would have wanted us to, this family friend would have wanted us to go live, but also there's other people that still need my help. So I want you to realize that when you're finding those gaps in your life, when you feel as if you're existing rather than living, when you feel as if your life isn't your own, maybe you're waking up tired, even though you're having a long night's sleep. Maybe your body, your mind, your emotions just aren't doing what you need them to do. Then go back to your foundation, go back to the root. And the root is finding your purpose. So on Monday, that's Monday the 9th of June at 7 p.m. UK time, I am hosting a free masterclass where you will learn how to find your purpose for free. So if you've ever wondered and said, I don't know why I'm here. Why am I here? What am I doing? Is this it? Is this all I'm going to be doing? Maybe in your job, you're thinking to yourself, is this all I'm going to do for the rest of my life? And it doesn't have to be that you hate your job. It could just be that you just need that extra spice. I'm going to show you how you can find your purpose. Because I want you to have a life that you really love. I want you to recalibrate your energy so that you can do what you love. And if that involves staying in your job, so be it. If that involves doing something else, so be it. There's no right or wrong answer. But what is important is that you live a life that you love. Fall in love with your life. Bet on you. Put yourself first. Say what you need to say. Do what you need to do. You only get one life. There's that saying that this life isn't a dress rehearsal. So true. This is it. And we all need to base ourselves in the role of life without thinking that we need to do everything for everybody else and not ourselves. So whatever you're doing on this glorious Sunday morning, register for the masterclass. I'm going to put the details in here at the bottom. So I want you to go in, click on it, join. I look forward to seeing you. It's going to be on Zoom. So you just register. You'll be sent the Zoom details. And I'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. UK time. Have an amazing Sunday. I am off to speak in church now. I'm actually praying in church, which I always enjoy. It's where my oratory skills come into being. And I'll speak to you soon. Have a good one. Take care. Bye.